the pound, say, at year-end, Hans, and then when we get to Brexit, so a year and a half on? I mean, where do you see it, and what direction is it going to go from there?
So we have set in dollar terms. So cable, we projected from November last year higher. We were talking about a price target between 132 and 133. We have achieved that price target. We think from now onwards that cable is going to move lower. The remarkable thing here is that we are trading a weaker sterling against as well a weaker US dollar. Now, if you want to think about the start of our conversation, where we are looking at about how stretched this US dollar down move has been on many technical indicators. So if you wanted to trade the US dollar long, because you think there's a technical correction taking place, if you wanted to do that, then you have actually maybe to look into sterling as the best currency where you can express that view.
Just in case anybody wants to know what that function was, FXFM is where you'll find that function on the Bloomberg with that we were just mentioning in terms of this function here, which allows you to kind of distribute out and take a look at what is going on. Talk to me, Hans, how far could this, if we get beyond parity, is that overstretched? Is that fair value? Is that kind of, if we get to parity and beyond, at what point do I think actually this has gone too far?
So sterling is cheap, and sterling is going to become cheaper, but it is becoming cheaper for very good reason. I highlighted the economic situation, so ending or rushing to the end of the queue in respect of G10 growth. But we have as well to talk about UK politics. UK politics, there are some question marks, there are some uncertainties, and we argued in the past few months when we were more constructive on sterling against the US dollar, we argued that there will be some moderation in the Brexit negotiations. We thought that they will try to negotiate the cliff edge risk away, that from the cliff edge risk for March 19. So all that has happened. All that is in the price.
Yeah.
What is not in the price, I think, is a political uncertainty. We are in the quietness of August. Come September, Theresa May has to...
She's got a big speech coming up.
She has a big speech. She has to say, does Brexit still mean Brexit, or is she going to go into the direction of Philip Hammond? Is going to become more constructive? If that is happening, is that going to undermine her position against the hard Brexiters? And do these guys on the hard Brexit side then have the nerve and maybe think about a replacement of her? So all that could happen. And that is the uncertainty which I believe from a political perspective is not adequately priced in. But again, when you are at parity and beyond, if you are at that level, then that exchange rate is going to be super, super cheap for sterling. And then maybe we have to think about the other direction. But I think that the event risk coming up, weakness in data, political uncertainty, and so forth, that event risk is clearly pointing against sterling.